When one thinks of Ontario, Canada, most think of Toronto or even Ottawa. But for some, there's a whole other world of small towns, gravel roads, single track, and wilderness. And this is where the BT700 lives and breathes. This is the BT700. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, June 22nd. We are at the Eagle Adventures, or the Bowring Lodge, however you want to put it. There are two different businesses, but owned by the same people. Richard really hooked this up here. Went and got groceries for us and everything. Amazing place. They do all kinds of things: canoe tripping, rentals, paddle boarding, caving, mountain climbing. Richard, they've been doing it for 50 years, so check out Eagle Adventures. Definitely recommend it. We're gonna head out. It's starting to rain. I don't know how long the camera is gonna be out. In fact, I'm gonna have to put it away right now, guys, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, as you can see, we're in this barn, I guess, shed, storage place for this farmer's equipment. We pulled in under that tree there, and then as we were sitting there getting rained on, the people that own the place actually came home and said we could take shelter in here. So that's what we're doing. Sheltered up. Yeah, baby. So yeah, we had a wonderful stay at the Bowring Lodge, or Eagle Adventure. So anyways, we're gonna sit it out here. It looks like at around 11 it will start clearing up a bit so we can get some riding. It's going nowhere fast right now, so it's better to do this. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Good. Surprising, even though it's wet.
Yeah.
Because we've only done half the hill soak bucket.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you're warm.
I think we've gone a whole 4 kilometers or something like that. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna take shelter here a bit. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with filming today, as I mentioned back at the lodge. Weather's kind of shitty, and the GoPros are waterproof to an extent, but when you put the mod case on them, it actually takes away the waterproof. So that's the story. Yeah, so we're doing a little audible here. We're just taking a little reroute. Conditions demand it, so we haven't been making much progress the last couple of days because of the frickin' weather. These roads are ultra slow, so that's where we came from. Pretty nice house over there for sale. Out of my league, of course. Canola fields. Canola oil. That was a tongue twister for a second. Yeah, so we got about 13K to get into Singhampton and Mylar and Loretta's diner, cafe, whatever. Loretta's my grandmother's name. Miss her very much. One of the greatest ladies you could ever meet. Kind, caring, what you want, what you expect in a grandmother, right? Anyways, looking forward to some breakfast. Just plugging along on the dirt roads here. We're about to jump not too far up here. We're going to jump on a paved road that'll take us over to Singhampton and the food. All right, guys, we've jumped on pavement, 12K into Singhampton. So we've got a pretty, excuse me, swallowed the bug. We got a pretty good tailwind here, so we're gonna go. Coming through some marshland and swampland here. See all the dead trees there in the water. They've died out, too much water for them. Swamps are the best, full of life. This is more a marsh actually, sorry. Both are full of life though. Just cruising along, probably about 5K, 5.5K into Singhampton, so what a day, what a day. All right, guys, we've made it to Singhampton. The last 3K, side headwind. Couldn't do any filming. All right, this is where we're going, right here. Mylar and Loretta's. Never has a restaurant look so inviting. Gollies. All right, guys, we're at Loretta's, Mylar and Loretta's Cafe, and we couldn't be happier to be here. We're gonna get some food in our bellies, and yeah, that's the story. All right, guys, just leaving Singhampton. Great breakfast at the Mylar and Loretta's. We had breakfast even though it's lunch, but very good food, tons of food, huge portion. So highly recommend if you're in Singhampton. So we are heading for Shelburne and the Shelburne Inn. All right, guys, still plugging away. Today's gonna have a little less footage. We've been dealing with rain and winds. Tides, tough side wind, real tough. But we got about 41, 43 kilometers into Shelburne, so normally that would take a couple hours or less, but it could take as much as 4 hours today with the conditions, so it is what it is. The boys are doing great. No one's complaining. We're just getting through this. We're already almost 600 kilometers into this trip, right? So that's got to be considered. Plus I rode almost about 400 kilometers to get up here, so that's a thing too. Blue sky, what is that? Still making our way along. It's been better than we anticipated, actually. The winds we thought were going to be a little more headwind, and the misty rain has stopped for now. Beautiful countryside like we've been going through for the last few days. Just had a couple dogs run out on us, but I couldn't get the camera on. But one tried to come at us, but I gave him a good yell and he frickin' hit the brakes. Often you do that, it'll scare them and they'll stop. But done about 60K so far, maybe 55. I had to restart the Garmin again because I keep being stupid and stopping it in the wrong way. It's new to me still, so yeah, so still just cruising along. As you can see, it's an overcast day. We've had a couple little glimpses of sunshine, but not much. Probably after tonight, we have a couple hundred more K to finish this up. And at this point, I'll be quite glad to get it done, get home and start making some videos for it. So hope you're all doing good out there. getting out there and getting active. That's going to keep you young for a long time. So, and as you can see, we've jumped onto pavement. So the old red tractor, just like kind of like the one at the Eco Cafe in St. Jacobs. Well, it would turn out that they got us on a rail trail to get into town. That's cool. It's just a short little jaunt, and we got a crazy tailwind, so good stuff. I'm gonna go to the bathroom up here. Not that you needed to know that. All right, guys, good times. All right, just cruising through Shelburne like all other small towns. All right, guys, we've arrived at Shelburne Motel, and that's the day. This is where we're ending up. I just put the power down and just for something to do, so the boys will be here very shortly. They're not far behind. We're all pretty excited to be here, although the weather has improved significantly since when we were really kind of fighting it. So anyways, let's see what's happening. All right, we've arrived. As I said, just a busy road to cross, so we've arrived.
See all the cars merging in together to turn right there?
Yeah, I'm like
40 feet apart from each other.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up day 8 on the BT700. As I said, we ended up at the Shelburne Inn. As far as this place goes, what do I think? Definitely don't recommend it. You'd be wasting $100 if you stay here. Just what you expect, you can imagine out of any cheap motel. And that's all I'm going to say about it. The reason I'm only mentioning it is because it is on the BT700 POI map as a possible place to stay. So yeah, I do not recommend this place. Enough said about that. Extremely tired right now. I actually fell asleep and just woke back up. So please pardon the sleepy demeanor, but yeah, it was a really interesting day. First 3 kilometers were just some of the worst 3 kilometers I've ridden in a long time. It was kind of humid, not kind of, it was extremely humid. We had to wear our rain jackets because it was raining. The wind's just howling. I was dripping with sweat, so we had to take shelter in the barn, as you saw. People were nice enough to let us go in there. Thank you to those people, even though I know they'll never be watching this. From there, we proceeded to have to really fight winds and work our way over. Ended up in, yeah, so then we ended up in Singham, I believe. If that's it, if I'm not right, I'll put that on the bottom of the screen. Had a really good brunch at Myler and Loretta's. Loretta is my grandmother's name, so that was a bonus. But yeah, from there we proceeded to battle some crazy side winds and then cutting over with some really insane headwinds at times, as you saw. Just a really challenging 70 kilometers. 70K is not a lot by any means, but yeah, it was definitely very challenging. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up here. We have about 150 kilometers left to finish this thing up, and we're gonna hopefully get that done in 2 days. Actually, I know we will. and then I have to get down to Windsor. So lots to be done still. Anyways, guys, I hope you're getting out there and doing something you love, and I'll see you in the morning. Morning, everyone. It is Monday 23rd, I do believe, of June. We are just about ready to head out from the Shelburne Motel. Again, don't come here unless you're caught in a storm and you need some shelter from that or something. But anyways, the sun is out. It's going to be sunny all day. Temperatures look to be reasonably mild, so we're looking forward to banging off some miles. There's only about 150 kilometers left, so if we can knock off more than half of that, it sets us up for an easy last day. So bikes are all ready. Bob's going to be going separate ways today, so there'll just be two of us. We might be riding with someone else if he gets out of bed.
Heading north today.
Yeah.
Heading back from whence we came. Heading up to meet the family in Collingwood. They booked an apartment up there, so
Perfect.
yeah, it's going to be some R&R.
Yeah, well, it's been a great ride, Bob.
It's been fantastic.
And we'll be back at her next year, hopefully. Better and more prepared, I guess. So yeah, it's been a blast. So it's wish Bob was still coming with us, but I understand he needs to see his granddaughter, of course. He's got to get the fix. He needs his fix. So yeah, so I don't blame him. But yeah, Dennis and I are gonna be going back to St. Jacobs. So like I said, don't come here if you don't have to.
No.
I think the boys will agree with that.
100%.
Yeah. All right, so that's the plan. Right, there goes Brackers. It's been a slice, Bob. Ride safe, bud. All right, there goes Bob, going to meet his family up in Collingwood. So it's been a great ride with Bob. He's a great guy to ride with. Easygoing, good with helping with navigation and all that stuff. So yeah, that's the story. All right, we're heading out from the Shelburne Motel. Then we're going to be en route very shortly. So yeah, we're going to get back on course here very shortly. Looks like it's going to be a really good day for riding. We should have that tailwind you can see on that flag. So it's going through some poplar fluff. All right, let's get some kilometers in today for the first time in a few days. All right, jumping on gravel here for the first time today. Well, we've only been riding for 10 minutes, so heading towards Cliffs Provincial Park. We're gonna bypass this one section. There's a steep rocky section. Our setups aren't right for it, so next year we'll come better prepared. Look at this though, beauty day. Beauty day. Roosters crowing over there, like, yeah. All right, as you can see, the sky behind me is much different than it was yesterday. Glorious day for riding. I mean, they really all are, but some have better attributes, let's just say that.
Day 9 on the BT700. We have about 160 kilometers to go before we're done. Probably do 80 or 90 kilometers today. And how the day goes, and finish this route up. So we didn't get much camera in action in yesterday due to the weather, but we'll see where things go.
Hey guys. They don't care, they're eating.
Yeah.
Beautiful canola field there. This road is cambered to the right. If you're not careful, it'll pull you off. Look at that. All right, that's what we're out here for, guys. This kind of stuff right there. You can see it in pictures, but you got to see it in person as well. Yeehaw. Well guys, it looks like we're doing some climbing to start the day. We would have had to do this in the provincial park no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. All right, this machine, guys. Good job, Dennis. That's a legitimate climb, guys. Good job, everybody. We're turning right too, so yeah. You want to take a little break up here? Yep. Good shade over here on the right. Good job, Dennis. That was awesome. All right, that was a pretty hard climb. Luckily, we're heading right instead of straight. It looks like there's some more climbs, so great job, everybody. And yeah. Okay, guys. We were gonna bypass Cliffs Provincial Park, but the hills on the side roads are hellacious, as I've said before. I've used that word, but so we're skirting. I think it's possible we're on an esker. I don't have that info though. But anyways, we're gonna move down here. I think we're gonna be just riding flat for a while, but I do believe that we're gonna be doing a steep, rocky downhill. If walking is required, then that's what we'll do. Pretty cool though. Looks like we have some uphill coming up here, actually.
Cruising along on a double track, single track part of the BT700. So far, so good. Lots of hills this morning.
All right, we got a down log here, and we got to come right over it. No issues, except I didn't close my bag. All right. Ooh, burp the tire there for sure. All right, this is the steep, loose, rocky downhill. So go really slow or walk, whatever's comfortable. Come on. Not let off the brakes too much.
This is a good steep rocky section here, so just taking our time going down just to make sure I'm safe. So I don't want to go over on my side on this one. Thanks, buddy.
The 3.0s don't hurt.
Yeah.
So this is what we just came up, guys. Fully loaded bikes, right? With about 60 pounds, 70 pounds of gear, probably in my case. Dennis is doing great. This is where the 3.0s actually do come in handy. We could probably have let a little PSI out, but here we go. Good job, Dennis.
Thanks, buddy.
That's where the 3.0s don't hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Right?
Yeah. Gets a little better up ahead. check this out, guys. So we're in Cliffs Provincial Park, and I guess you can see where they get the name, eh? Pretty impressive. Let's get a close-up. Watch out for poison ivy. Wow. Look at the moss on the rocks. Look at that cedar tree growing right out over the cliff here. All its roots. These are all roots.
That's incredible.
Hey, yeah. Hey guys, these are all roots from this tree that are hanging over this cedar tree here. It's freaking awesome.
Mike could have done this yesterday. Hey John, Mike could have done this yesterday.
Yeah, beauty. Hey guys, if you're doing the Cliffs Provincial Park section of the BT700, don't go in the bathrooms off to the left there when you're coming down. They are brutal. I almost passed out. The smell is just like freaking rancid. Yeah, we hit some pretty technical climbs. Looks like we're about to have a view, guys. The reward for all that effort. Everybody's doing great. Let's go have a look-see doodle. Can roll right out on there. All right, guys, check this out. We have, yeah. That's a view. Yeah. Don't even need to put the drone out here. Although that would be cool. So yeah, we've climbed up from down there up to here. At almost, yeah, about 750 feet of climbing and 13 kilometers. So not too shabby. Cliffs Provincial Park, really beautiful. Just don't use that one bathroom. But yeah, good stuff. This is the payout. All right, guys. Cliffs Provincial Park. Pretty nice. There's a couple of different scenic lookouts that you can go to and check out the cliffs. We didn't go to all of them, but as you just saw, we were on that one lookout. It was very convenient. Part of me thinks we're on the wrong trail, but the guys say we're on the right trail. I don't have the BT700 route up. Dennis has been doing that, just to, don't need both up. So and then I'm using Google just to confirm things. So good stuff though. Some really good climbs. I went a little too hard maybe at the first couple, so I'm gonna take it a little easier from here on in. Not sure if we'll go straight or not. All right, I think we're done with the tough trail section, and from here on in it should be a little bit easier. Just trying to remember where I put my other GoPros. Oh yes, I remember. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have to switch one out pretty soon. What's that? No, we're going a different route. But thank you. The other guy's going that way. That way, yep.
Yeah, John, you'll be going that way.
Those gentlemen, I've seen many guys go by.
We're on the way through.
Get a shot of it. All right, look at this place, guys. This is Mono Mills Inn. Look at that old English telephone booth. That's cool, eh? All right. All right, buddy.
Rain again, we're off. We just got done coming down the technical side. Dean nailed it as always. Follow his line. We're off to Mono Mills, Tim Hortons for a quick little break. We're 16 kilometers in. Feels like we're 130 kilometers in. So the trails and the hills, but here we are.
It would appear we got an 18% downhill coming up. Be a good test to see how accurate the Garmin is. Beautiful little creek running beside us here. I got the GoPro mounted on the handlebar. Looks like we are turning left up here. Guys, he's kicking ass. Look at where we came up from. With some good climbing right there. We're at 1,208 feet of climbing, so and that's only over almost 30 kilometers, so pretty good. Dennis is kicking ass. He goes at his pace to do with his heart transplant and all that, and he doesn't complain about it ever. So those of you sitting on the couch, what's your excuse? In a way, I got the, as I said before, the camera on the handlebar, so no facial shots, and I'm sure some of you are happy about that, but we got to get to the top of this hill, and I believe we've got some downhill to get into Mono Mills. We're going to take about half hour, 45 minutes in Mono Mills. Guys, I just want to introduce you to my new house. I just picked her up. Yeah, right, eh? All right, we're in Mono Mills. We're gonna head over to Timmy's. Yeah, let's go get some coffee. Through here. All right, guys, we're gonna coffee up and get some food. We gotta change some batteries and SD cards. So those of you that have been watching the videos all along the way will know that I had a problem with a SD card that I accidentally formatted, and this is around where this takes place. So there's some jumps in the video. Maybe it doesn't flow as good as I would like it to, but I had to work with what I have. So yeah, this is kind of where that snafu happened. Just wanted to let you know. Try to get it on so you can see that daisy field. Alright, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I did format the card and lose some stuff, but I looked into it because I thought I remembered you could recover the footage off a formatted SD card, so I did start using it again a bit, so I might have lost something, but I just took that out. Hopefully I can at least get maybe the second and third day, and I can stitch together the grand apart with photos and video from my phone. So man, is that ever a rookie error. So I got to get an external hard drive that works with my my MacBook Pro, so that I can carry that and transfer over and get larger SD cards, etc., etc. So for the Empire State Trail, I'm gonna have to try to find a way to make that stuff happen. So there she be. That's a nice house right there, looking over this little meadow. Looks like maybe they used to have horses in there or something at one time, so very pretty. There's Dennis kicking ass. It's been a long trip, guys. This is his longest trip. He's only done an overnighter before, and we're 9 days in, right? So excellent. The guy's a warrior, and I mean that in every sense of the word. Yeah, I can ride pretty good, but big deal, I didn't have a heart transplant.
Well, just doing another climb. Oh, see, Dean's already way up here. Man's a rocket. He's just making a right turn just up here. And following the trail around. Hey, look, another hill. Day 9 here, still cruising, getting closer. Yeah. Sure. There you are. Sounds good.
Cruising around on Humber Station Road. I'm heading towards the Caledon Trail, which I know I've ridden before, and I know it's really nice. But the best thing is it's a rail trail. So no more of these 18% climbs. Pretty consistent steep climbs though that were more like 12 to 13, 14 at times. Extremely difficult.
Is this it? Is this it? Oh, that's perfect. Because we are on the route.
Further, like the trail, the route goes off it, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But if we wanted to, in a bit, reassess and see where we are. And,
Sure. See where a campground is,
yeah.
if any.
Yeah, well, alright guys, we've jumped on the Caledon Trail. We thought we had a little further to go down that Patterson Road, or Humber Station Road, sorry. But here we are. I know I've done some of this trail before, I just don't know if I've done this section, so. Wow, after being on a noisy, hilly road, this is like a paradise almost. It's almost paradise. Remember that song from the 80s? Sheep farm. Sheep farm, keep your dog on a leash. Hi guys. Across Canada, we'll be seeking out as many road trips as we can. And I'm gonna, if you're serious about it, I'm gonna start planning out a route. Okay. And then every time I do something, I'll share it with you, get your thoughts on it. Sure. And then we can even, if you got a plan for the donation thing, we can even submit a route, let them know what we're doing, what towns we're gonna be in, stuff like that, right? Well, you'll handle that stuff. Yeah, yeah. As an outside interest, but I don't think you want to be away from his family that long. Yeah. Alright guys, we're just cruising by a nice little, I don't know, marshland. Kind of a lake. Really nice. Alright guys, just cruising on the Caledon Trail still. Very nice trail. I'm gonna have to start being a little conservative on SD cards. Things are starting to get a little crazy here. And a rail trail, really, once I've showed you guys a bit of it, I don't know that there's really a need to see, you know, an hour of the same trail, right? So, beautiful like this though. Oh, very cool and comforting in here. Imagine if you were to stop, the mosquitoes would feast. Guys, oh, damn it. There was a beaver right there and we missed it. Oh, see where it went under? You see the ripples there? Yeah. Nice little swamp here. Yeah. All right, just in Caledon, Ontario, just getting our bearings. We're gonna head for the Caledon something bike shop. Anyways, it's in England. Where is that? In England? Ingles? Ingleside? Inglis. Inglis. So yeah, we're heading for Inglis and the bike shop there. Apparently they are a BT host. If they were open, we might be able to use the shower, but there's a phone number to text. I texted him, haven't heard back from me yet, but it's 11 kilometers down the Caledon Trail. So we're heading there now. So we're just cruising along the Caledon Trail. We're coming up the infamous Kennedy Road, but we are going by it and heading to Inglis, the town of, and the bike shop for a hopeful camp spot. It's been a real good day of climbing. We're almost at 2,300 feet, and I do believe that is our biggest day so far. So we'll pay our respects to Kennedy Drive and bid her adieu. Oh, it might be under construction. Detour. Oh, there's people on it. How is that possible? You want to try and go over? See what we got here. Something also he could run. All right, we're on the ride around. We ran into the guys we had met earlier, Mike, John, and I cannot remember the other guy's name. I hadn't seen him. We hadn't seen him since the first day. So, anyways, 3 kilometers to get to Inglis. Or Ingles. crossing over the highway here on this bridge. They need to do some work on the trail here. That was a little rough with the camera work. I'll have to see what I can do with that, but that was interesting. Okay, Caledon Hill cycling. We're just gonna pull in back here. I hope we're in this. Me and Dennis were talking about the same place. I think so. It looks to me like this is probably where they let people camp, would be my guess. So we're gonna find out. Okay, guys, we have arrived. As I said, I'm just gonna message the person who's we texted earlier just to let them know that we are here, but I'm positive this is the spot. There's a green space here, plenty of room for tents. Yeah, it even goes back here, so it's very large. There's a fire pit over there.
It's huge.
Yeah, some of the flattest ground we've seen in a while. A little rabbit right there. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to get a hold of the guy. Let him know we're here, and hopefully he gets back to us. All right, guys, we're just here at, what was it?
English.
No, it's
the cycle
Caledon Bike Shop and Cafe, I guess, but they're both closed, unfortunately. So we're all set up in the back. It is designated on the BT700 site, and there's Dennis, all set up. Hard day, buddy.
It was a lot of climbing.
Yes, what, 2,300?
2,300 feet and 70 kilometers, so
yeah, good job, bud.
it was a good run.
Yeah, you did great, man.
You too, bud.
Thanks, buddy. All right, so we got all set up. I'm just set up in the back corner here. There's a few other people here. They don't want to be on YouTube, so that's their prerogative. But yeah, I'm all set up. Got my stuff, still a little scattered, but yeah, so we're all set up for the night. We're just gonna relax. We're just gonna relax. We do have some provisions, some instant noodles and stuff like that, so we're just gonna make do with what we have. I cut a couple pepperoni sticks. Gonna get up for 7 a.m. and hit the road early and then finish this thing off. So all right, guys, so that wraps up day 9. What a great day. It was a tough day physically. It was very challenging. Mono Mills was very hard, but excessively beautiful as well. So it was a real great day riding with Dennis. He did great as always. It's a pleasure riding with this man, and I hope to do more in the future. So it was really nice to roll it into Inglewood and then get into the Caledon Bike Shop and get set up for the night. So one day left. We're looking forward to wrapping this up, so we'll see you guys in the morning.